On today's podcast, we'll be covering seeking the knowledge of others, so stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. Have you ever heard the phrase, he or she is a self-made man or woman? If so, you've probably wondered exactly how they were able to accomplish it. It's no doubt there are people in the world that have started with nothing and or have had the deck stacked against them. However, it's extremely unlikely that the success stories can honestly say they were 100% self-made. What's more likely is that they had an individual or several individuals who took them under their wing, read books, watched and or listened to training, and or mirrored the success of others to become self-made. Safety at your facility should be no different. Every day, businesses face a myriad of safety challenges. To ensure workplace safety, workers must be aware of these hazards and know the steps to mitigate or prevent incidents. But if you only focus on the situations you encounter and don't take into account what those around you and or at other locations have experienced, you're only going to have a small piece of the puzzle. This podcast, site, and social media posts that we have with the site attempt to be part of your circle of influence. If we can spark just one idea that you hadn't thought of and or revisit something that you hadn't addressed in a while, then we've done what we've set out to do. Our goal is simple. We want you to be as safe as possible, regularly grow your safety, organization, and productivity methods, and go home safely at night with the knowledge that you're going to be returning to a safe facility tomorrow. Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.